Hi everyone. Today I'm going to tackle a big question, and that is, can you clear rosacea naturally? So in this video, I'm going to review what it is, what are its root causes, how does Western medicine treat it, and then how we can look at balancing it from a natural perspective. So I want to start with what rosacea is. You guys obviously know, if you're watching this, it is a reddening in the facial skin. It can be pustule, and you probably noticed that there are some things that seem to exacerbate it, make it worse, and times that there are better, including foods that you eat, stress, alcohol, etc. One of the main root causes in rosacea is going to be an overgrown bacterial infection called H. pylori. Now, this tends to overgrow because over time, people with rosacea tend to have depleted stomach acid levels, meaning they don't have enough stomach acid in their stomach. And when that happens, certain bacteria becomes overgrown. Usually it's H. pylori. It can be a couple of other things, but this is really the main one that we want to look for. So because of this bacterial presence, Western medicine tends to treat this condition using a low-dose antibiotic over time, which, yes, that does help with the reddening in the facial skin, but we're not really treating the root cause, number one. And number two, this is already a gut issue, and we're just damaging the gut further and further over time if we're using antibiotics. So the first thing that we need to do when we're looking at rosacea is test for this H. pylori infection. How you're going to do that is using a stool test. Now, there are lots of great companies that you can just order a stool test online without a doctor. If you have good primary care insurance, I would recommend going through a doctor so that it's covered. So that's a really important test. Usually those take a little bit longer, sometimes between 4 and 6 weeks. I'm not sure why. That just seems to be the turnaround time of these specialty tests. The second important test that you want to grab is the food allergy test. And again, you can take that with a company like Everlywell. You can take it with your doctor. Some tests, test for a smaller amount of foods. I suggest that you get as robust of a test as possible. Test for as many foods as you possibly can. And if you can even get some sort of a test that also looks at spices and food additives, that would be great as well. So when we get back that food allergy test, you obviously want to avoid all of the foods that come back as positive. And there are some additional foods that you want to avoid in general, regardless of your test results. And those are going to be alcohol, spicy foods, and hot beverages. Now, in addition to that, there are some really good supplements that have been shown to help with this condition, and that includes a zinc and copper combination. You want to get this in a 15-to-1 ratio, which should be in any standardized zinc and copper formula, but that just means that for every 15 parts of zinc, there's 1 part of copper. We also have pancreatic enzymes. And then something that's great after you've cleared the H. pylori infection will be an infection guard kind of formula for the gut. You can work with a naturopath to help you determine which one of these formulas is best for you. And then addressing the hydrochloric acid issue, I actually suggest that you do supplement with hydrochloric acid. This basically is putting acid into the stomach, so we have to be really careful and run a very specific protocol when we do this. And that is going to be that whatever hydrochloric acid supplement you choose, you're just going to start with 1 dose or 1 pill before every meal. If you can get through that without any pain, you're going to increase it to 2 pills before every meal. You're going to go up to 3 pills before every meal. Let's say at 3 pills you start to feel pain. Then we know we've gone too high, so you know, okay, my dose is 2 pills before every meal. Now, the whole point of supplementing with the hydrochloric acid is that we're repopulating the stomach with stomach acid over time, meaning the stomach will start to rebalance itself and you won't need this supplementation anymore. And that will happen slowly over time. You'll start to realize, oh, now those 2 pills before every meal are bothering me. Okay, so now it's time to go back down to 1, and eventually over time, you will be able to go back down to 0. So basically, you're supplementing with the HCl until you hit pain, and then you back down 1 pill per dose. So over time, we won't need that anymore, and we'll have healthy stomach acid levels, which is great. And then during this time that we're working on rosacea, you guys hear me talk about this all the time, we want to repair the gut, and that should be a protocol of prebiotics, probiotics, and some sort of formula that helps work on gut inflammation and repairing that gut barrier integrity. So if anyone would like this protocol, I'm happy to send it to you. It has all of the supplements in it, where to buy them, how to dose it. All you need to do is send me your full name, your phone number, and then I'll have your email and send that to hello@dmdnaturalmedicine.com. And other than that, I hope you guys have good luck with clearing your rosacea. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. I work with clients all over the country with this skin condition, as well as locally at my office in Lone Tree, Colorado. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a great day.